In our last video, we understood what is an agent and why do we need them. In this video, we will understand Microsoft hosted agent, uh, self-hosted agent, what are they, and why do we need them, like when do we choose one above the other. So we'll try to understand these questions, and also we'll get high overview on the pooling system. Okay. Now, so we understood that for running a pipeline, we need an agent, right? So for in our local, for building and testing our source code, we need an agent like our machine in our local. In the same way, we need an agent to run the pipeline. So here in Azure DevOps Services, we can get agent in two ways. Okay. The first way of getting an agent is from the Microsoft. Okay. So the agent which we get from Microsoft, which they provide as a service, we call that as Microsoft hosted agent. Okay. And the other way is we can create our own machines like virtual machine in Azure subscription and attach that machine as an agent to our Azure DevOps organization. So that way of getting an agent is called self-hosted agent. Okay, now we understood what is Microsoft hosted agent and self-hosted agent. Now we'll see like when do we like when we get Microsoft hosted agent, what do we get by default. Okay, so in our last video we understood that for building and testing an application, we the prerequisite is we need all the dependent softwares to do our job, right? For example, when you want to build .NET application, you need .NET framework to be there in that machine. And if some dependent packages needs to be there, then those should be installed. We install in this machine, right? So there are some prerequisites to do our job, right? Now, when we choose the Microsoft hosted agent, for example, over here, Microsoft hosted agent, we get in like Mac OS machines, Ubuntu, and Windows, right? So, whichever we choose based on the needs of our application, we need to check whether that agent has all the required softwares in that machine or not, right? So if I choose any one of these, then I need to check whether that has softwares or not, right? So here in this documentation of Microsoft, when I go to Microsoft hosted agent, in the software section we have like the images in like of Ubuntu, Windows, and Mac OS, right? Here, let's say if I'm choosing Ubuntu as and my agent, then I need to check whether it has all the required softwares included or not. So here we can go through this link and see like, oh, this is the OS and it has language and runtime, all these package management like hem is there, right? NuGet is there, project management solutions are there in that, package like Maven builder, package management system is there, and these tools are also installed. So now we need to go through this and we need to check whether the app which we are trying to build and test, does it like fulfill with all the things which we get in when we choose that particular agent. Okay, that is the one thing. So when we choose Microsoft hosted agent, it gets with all the required softwares already. Okay, and the second thing is uh, when we choose this way, then since they are providing an agent as a service, they take care of maintaining those agents. Okay, we need not to worry about OS and patching the secrets, maintaining of that agents. Okay, these are like mainly two advantages when we choose Microsoft hosted. So um, the downside is we should be careful, like whenever we run a pipeline on this Microsoft hosted agent. So it will choose that job. Let's say if this job is there, it will run on this Microsoft hosted agent, and as soon as this job gets completed, this machine will be destroyed. Okay, so it is like this agent are tied to job. Okay, on each and every new job, a different agent will be, a random agent will be provided. So we should be careful over here in writing our pipeline, so that we will not miss out our um, build artifacts. Okay, we should be careful over here while writing a pipeline. Okay, that's the one thing. And let's say if you have some use case in which you see like these softwares are not there, then it is, and if you still want to go with then Microsoft hosted agent, because you don't want to um, don't want to take care of maintenance and all, then you have to take care of like installing all the softwares in the pipeline itself. Okay, because you cannot log into these machines and do all the necessary changes. Okay, that is the other thing. When it comes to self-hosted agent, since we are going to create our machine, this machine, and attach it as an agent, then uh, it we will be having full control on these machines. But the only downside is we have to take care of managing these machines. Okay, now when it comes to pools, so pooling is a way in which we organize the group the agents. Okay, when it comes to Azure pipeline pool, all the Microsoft hosted agents are you know added in this pool. Okay, they are grouped in this pool. So the other part of this pooling is, now when you run the pipeline, let's say in this pool, if I assign like 10 machines and assign that this pool to this pipeline, then this pipeline will choose like whichever a free agent you know um, is available from this pool. Okay, so now we are not directly assigning an agent to a pipeline, we will be assigning a pool, and from that pool this pipeline will choose like a free agent. Okay, that's the benefit of having a pool. And again, as I said, you can have a team specific pools also, like you can create your custom QA pool and dev pool, and dedicate these pools and add those required agents in this pool and assign it to the team. Okay, so I think that's it for this video. We'll explore more on this in coming videos. Thank you for your time. See you in next video.